Greetings, fellow sleuthers. Well, our look at Veronica Mars Season 1 is getting toward the end. So, today's episode we're going to be looking at is hot dogs. So, let's take a look at it. Veronica tutors Weevil in math. Weevil tells her that the word is that Duncan ran off because she told Duncan that he killed Lily. Meanwhile, a girl, Mandy, loses her dog, Chester. The next day at school, Logan tells Veronica that he has no idea where Duncan went. Mandy talks to Veronica about her dog, and she agrees to help. Wallace tells Veronica that Weevil broke into the Kane house the previous night and was found in Lily's bedroom. Veronica visits Weevil, who says that he broke in to steal back a ring he gave to Lily. Trina talks to Aaron before Logan comes in and makes sarcastic comments. A lawyer appears and says that Lynn did not include Aaron and Trina in her will, while she gives Logan $115,000 and other assets. Veronica and Mandy visit the pound, but according to a classmate, Hans, the pound hasn't found the dog. Later, Hans calls Veronica from the pound and tells her that Chester had been hit by a car on the highway the previous day. The next day, Veronica noticed that the board near the beach is now covered with lost dog notices and deduces that dog notices with expensive rewards got their dogs back, while the others did not. Celeste walks into Mars Investigations and she blames Veronica for her family's problems. Veronica tells Celeste that she'll tell her what happened with Duncan, even though she doesn't know, if the Canes drop the charges against Weevil. Veronica posts a fake lost dog notice as bait. Logan finds out that Trina, is a victim of domestic violence. Wallace tells Veronica that their parents were making out last night. Veronica gets a lead on the lost dog notice and she sends Wallace to take care of it. Wallace meets with a Spanish-speaking man and Veronica secretly places a tracker on him. Veronica tracks the man and he and his friends say that they get the dogs from a dog man. Veronica enters a mysterious van, but Hans, the owner, denies any involvement. Weevil walks up to Veronica, indicating he was released under Celeste's orders. Logan asks Veronica for help in tracking down Trina's boyfriend, Dylan. Aaron, seemingly oblivious, asks Trina to bring her boyfriend over that night. Veronica finds out that the man's name is Dylan Gorin, who has been put under 2 restraining orders recently by ex-girlfriends. Dylan comes over to the house. Suddenly, Aaron grabs Dylan and starts to beat him up. Eventually, Dylan is helpless on the ground before Logan and Veronica arrive. Logan and Veronica escort Dylan to his car and he drives out the premises. Logan and Veronica talk about Lily and Weevil, but Veronica doesn't know who she actually cared about more, but she does know that Lily loved Logan. After talking some more, Veronica and Logan kiss again and decide to start secretly dating. Ooh! Veronica talks to Mandy and they decide to visit the pound to report Hans. Veronica breaks up with Leo and reveals that she kissed Logan. However, they decide to remain friends and Leo helps them get an official search for the pound. After opening a locked door, they find all the lost dogs. After Mandy teases Hans, he reveals that Chester is not dead. He was sold when they couldn't get a ransom. Later, Veronica finds out from Leo that Weevil was not just looking for a ring. He was stalking Lily. He tells Veronica that he already knew this, but had been ruled out due to an airtight alibi. Mandy and Veronica visit the woman who had bought Chester. Veronica confronts Weevil about breaking into Lily's room. He wasn't looking for a ring. He was looking for a secret message pen Lily used to have. He gives the pen to Veronica, but the pen is empty and he is evasive when Veronica asks if the pen had a message in it when Weevil found it. Bum bum bum. So now let's take a look at some cultural references here. A variety of cultural references were made in the episode. Mandy is reading Forever by Judy Blume. Aaron says that the Los Angeles Lakers coach Phil Jackson gave him the novel Siddhartha to read. Logan imitates Yoda. Hans references 101 Dalmatians. Weevil mentions get out of jail free cards from the board game Monopoly. Trina compares Aaron's would-be role in Dylan's film to John Travolta's character in Pulp Fiction. After watching Aaron beat up Dylan, Logan says Father Knows Best, a reference to the radio and television show of the same name. Now let's take a look at some arc significance in this episode. Weevil breaks into Lily's room and steals a pink spy pen that Lily used to hold secret messages. He gives it back to Veronica, but it's empty. Keith discreetly takes hair samples from Veronica in order to test her DNA in relation to his. Aaron's violent nature is highlighted. Logan's claim of being abused by his father as a child are made more likely by Aaron's behavior. Also, Aaron himself remembers being beaten and abused by his own father during childhood. Ugh. And now on to the music. In addition to the series theme song, We Used to Be Friends by the Dandy Warhols, the following music can be heard in the episode. Mark by Louis XIV, and That's Amore by Dean Martin. And now, finally, the production. This episode features several recurring characters, including Trina Eccles, Celeste Kane, Lily Kane, Leo D'Amato, and Aaron Eccles. This episode was directed by Nick Mark and written by Dinah Lynn North, and Mark's fourth directing credit and North's third writing credit. The title of Hot Dogs is a play on the kind of food, as the case of the week of this episode deals with dogs. Two of the dogs seen on the notice board, named Shakes and Lola, are also the names of the two lead actress Kristen Bell's dogs, who are both corgi mixes. Aw, that's so cute! So overall, this is a pretty unique and enjoyable episode, and the whole lost dog thing I thought was kind of an interesting angle, and yeah, I also kind of wish what was on Lily's spy pen, but who knows if we'll find out. So overall, I give Hot Dogs 4 marshmallows out of 5. We'll tune in a bit as we take a look at Mad. So until then, remember everyone, the game's afoot.